Hello everybody and welcome to another magical Tour Tuesday in Jurassic World Evolution. I'm going to be showing you my park on Tacaño Research Facility, just a small little park because we have something extra to get to at the end of this video, namely the winner of the Battle of the Builder. So I'll not only be showcasing this park of mine, there are people cheering over there. I'm sorry. I will not only be showcasing this park of mine, but also a park done by one of the competitors in Battle of the Builder. So let's just get started so we can get to that really soon. And you may have already heard, like, the most important, the most impressive attraction on this map, on this park, and that's right there, our goat farm. It serves absolutely no purpose, but I just love it. I actually probably could have made it a little bit smaller, but I didn't keep in mind that there is a max amount of goats that eventually get released. And it's just, I don't know, it's just funny. It's funny to me, it's funny. So the idea behind this, the T-Rex is very loud. The idea behind this park is that it's kind of like this secret shady operation run by, I don't know, shady people. Wow, I'm being very descriptive. I'm telling a story here. I'm weaving a story full of intricacies. But like, this is where people come to bet on dinosaur fights. So at the very center we have the arena, and around that we have the combatants that will be battling each other for the entertainment of our guests. And you know, if people lose a lot of money, they are in serious trouble, because if they can't repay their debts, they'll be taken over here. It's taking a little bit longer than anticipated. I'm sorry, hold on to your butts. So here we go. If they do not pay back the money that they owe the shady people, as we've established, they get strung up on these things. Can you tell it's been a long day? It's been a long day. Anyway, they get strung up on these cables and they get dangled over the water over here. So about here, maybe at the lowest point. So they'd be dangling here like, no, I'm sorry, I'll pay you back, I swear. And as they scream for mercy, which, you know, they aren't going to get, they will get eaten by the mosasaur, which is in here somewhere. It's been a while, so I'll just fly up a little bit. There you go, there's the mosasaur. So the mosasaur is gonna swim towards them and snap them up. And yeah, people can even, like the shadiest of shady people, can even pay to see a person get eaten. Cool. This is a very peaceful park, you can tell. It's pretty quiet here. That's because I think I deactivated all of these buildings to get the rating up, because there was no space for facilities. So there's just like some research stuff, some intimidating buildings. We have more viewing galleries to look over the lake so people can see the mosasaur. Over here we have one of the herbivore combatants, and that is the gorgeous, the magnificent, the fabulous Ankylodocus. And guests can walk around here and get to one of the stadiums from which they can view the fights that they'll be betting on. And you can hear one of the other contestants as well, one of the other fighters. And that's the, I think that was the Spinoraptor, actually. I was gonna say Velociraptor, but it's the Spinoraptor. Actually, let's just enter the arena over here, since we're here already. We're gonna fly over. So this is the arena. We have 4 stadium seating occasions surrounding it, so people can get a nice view of the fights. It's paved, so the blood washes away easily. And as you can see, it is surrounded by gates on all sides to let the dinosaurs into the arena easily. So a gate will just open up, and then the dinosaurs can wander out. And beyond the gates are more gates, so that the dinosaurs are separated when they're not fighting. Here we have an Allosaurus. The neighbor is an Acrocanthosaurus. This is another point for the guests to enter the arena. The Spino. the classic T-Rex. This park is pre-Return to Jurassic Park, so no classic skins, also no redwoods and all that jazz. Over here we have the Gigolotesaurus. And here's the Carnotaurus, and that's everyone, I think. Yeah. Wait, what's in here? Oh no, we have more in here. Suchomimus. And here we have the Spinoraptor. And beyond that, we have some herbivores, like, you know, for smaller entertainment needs. What's in here? Let me check. We have Stegosaurus, again, not one of the 1993 or 1997 skins. We have an Ankylosaurus. And if we just hop over here, we actually have our guest facilities on this side of the park, which is why it's a lot busier over here. Look at all of these shady people. You can just tell. You can just tell. Like, look at her. She just looks like she's up to something, doesn't she? Conniving little bit. And we have two more exhibits over here. And these are the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor. And these are, they might, you know, get flown over for really special fights, you know, for the big bucks. They get flown into the arena to fight the other fighters. Fight the fighters. Yeah, I'm full of good words today. I have the best words. And then secured behind these, I forgot to add a path here. Whoopsie, let's pretend you just didn't see that. Behind these impressive walls, we have the hotels. And the idea is that, you know, when guests retreat to their hotel rooms at the end of a day of betting on dinosaur cockfights, I can say that. A cockfight is a thing. It's not a curse word. It's a thing. It's a rooster. After a long day of betting, they can go to sleep over here, mourn their losses, and the idea is then that there'd be like gates that lock this part of the park up, just in case something escapes and wants to go for easier prey than, let's say, a T-Rex. So that's the philosophy behind this park. Ooh. Ooh, he scared me a little. Alright, so let's fly up. Now, of course, I already did showcase this park in my 5 tips video. So if you want like a little bit more of a structured video showcasing this park and the thoughts behind it, you can check out that video as well. It's on the channel. Like I said, it's a little bit older, but you can find it. And this is what it looks like from the top-down perspective. It's not entirely perfect. I do regret that. Like, the shapes over here aren't entirely perfect. I was sort of like winging it. I didn't really plan it out too well. But the end result was okay. What surprised me was that this small island needed 3 hotels. I was not anticipating that. But I made it work. I had to sacrifice like an enclosure with other herbivores that I'd planned here, but it's okay. So I think this is a pretty neat way to use this little amount of space, and I actually wasted a lot of space making this well, tank, I suppose you could call it, for the mosasaur. So I hope you enjoyed having another look at this park. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this park. Of course, you can hashtag #RateMyPark and give it a star rating. I'll quickly go into map view actually, so you can see that. It's dropped below 5 stars a little bit. That's probably to do with restroom needs. Again, this is pre that update. And as you can see, I turned off all of the buildings on this side because I didn't want to sacrifice anything for guest facilities. And that's actually a tiny little tip if you're struggling with getting your park to 5 stars. Just delete attractions that are far away from guest facilities. That typically helps. Okay, so now that we've had a look at this park, let's actually look at the winner of the Battle of the Builders park. Alrighty, so here we have an overview of the park that was submitted for the Battle of the Builders competition, and that actually won the competition by quite a convincing margin on the community post where I asked you guys to vote for the winner. This is The Circle of Life by Gerardo Andrade, I'm guessing. Andrade 17 to be more specific. Yeah, so this is The Circle of Life. Obviously, he went with a circular design. What I really liked about this is obviously, you know, even though Evolution Square is the name of my channel, I'm actually really drawn to circular designs for my parks. It's a really easy way to make a park look structured and visually interesting. What I like about this is that, you know, he didn't shy away from wasting space, which is actually always one of my tips for when you're working on a bigger map. You know, don't be afraid to waste space. You don't need every single inch of a map to make it look good. And clearly, that's a philosophy that he had as well. There's a lot of just water around the Circle of Life. What I also really liked is how he incorporated different biomes surrounding the central visitor center, which I think looks really great. It's not a perfect circle, so if you want to know how to make a big perfect circle, you can actually find videos on that on my channel. Videos? Is it multiple? Did I do multiples or did I just do the one? Nah, you'll see. just check out the channel, and I have some tips on how to do like basic shapes. And I really like the look of this. He added some interesting path around the visitor center, some decorative water around it as well, and these smaller enclosures in like the inner ring and then bigger enclosures in the outer ring. I think it looks really great. I doubt it is a 5-star park because, admittedly, I am only just now noticing that there are no guest facilities in this park unless they are off screen. Maybe there's something below that just got cut off, but it doesn't look like there are any guest facilities. But you know, as I always say, use your imagination in this game, and you can easily just imagine that there is a restaurant and an arcade and everything that a person needs to fully enjoy themselves in a dinosaur park, that is located in the actual visitor center itself. It's a really big building, so that's definitely a possibility. It can even go underground a little bit. Use your imagination, use the force. So this is the overview shot. Let's look at another shot of the park. Here we can see a shot of the exhibit. It's raining. We see a lot of different herbivores mixed together. I really wish umbrellas and something like that was a thing in the game, or maybe like those plastic ponchos that look ridiculous, but that would be really funny. So, you know, we just get a sense of the type of dinosaurs that are in this park. Next, we have a Brachiosaurus photobombing this image. I just really like the lighting of this, and yeah, I just love that Brachiosaurus popping into frame. Next, we have a T-Rex pair having a little sip of water. And in the final shot, we just get this, in my opinion, very aesthetically pleasing shot of the thick path running up to the central visitor center, which is really like the crown jewel in this park design. Now, like I said, this park won by a huge margin. To be perfectly frank, I did not expect that, because honestly, the 5 finalists that I selected, I really thought those parks were very close together, and I thought it would be more thrilling to see the result. But this park had over 50% of the votes. I do want to say though, even though the community vote was very, very clear, I think the 5 finalists were way closer together. I absolutely loved all of the parks that were submitted. All of them, not just the finalists. I loved all of the parks that were submitted. And it was very, very hard to pick finalists, which is why I went with 5 instead of 3. And yeah, everybody just submitted beautiful work. Some people had me thinking to myself, geez, oh, I wish I had done that. But, you know, it's really great to see the creativity from the community. And I really hope that you enjoyed having this this small platform to showcase your work. So I really do want to do like a next edition of Battle of the Builder someday. But, you know, that's obviously not going to be very soon. But I want to thank everybody who participated. It was really so much fun to see all of you guys get so enthusiastic about this. I think in the end there were close to 30 submissions for Battle of the Builder. So really thank you so much. And I really enjoyed seeing all of your parks, and I hope that you'll continue to share them even without the context of a competition. So thank you so much for watching this video. Congratulations to Gerardo Andrade 17. I hope you enjoy your win, and that you enjoy that the community, yeah, really liked your park. It's really awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy the game. Also, little announcement that I just thought of. I just finished recording something fun with Swerve, and if you didn't already, I'm doing a collaboration with Swerve, and you can expect that first video to be uploaded tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yes, I did just say first video. We'll be uploading several videos as part of this collaboration, so I hope that sort of whetted your appetite, and I hope I will see you in the comment section for that video tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.